Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Schaddn and I hope to bring you the most enchanting entertainment of tonight. And I see we have some people in chat as well. Nerd, welcome, hello, Shadowbon. Also, hello and welcome to the show. I see, okay, the YouTube stream is also fine. Aha. Very nice. I have to set up my lighting still, so while I do that, you may have me in the just chatting screen. And I guess I can talk about how I've decided to give the people what they wanted. And that is that we... Sorry for being off center to the mic, I might sound a bit weird at the moment. We have 1080p now. Break everything on my... Ah. Does it work? Okay, I guess it kind of works. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. It wouldn't be a VTuber stream without tech issues, would it? Well, this is very weird. No, I can't have that. Just a bit confused. Alright. Anyway, I have decided to give the people what they want, and as you can see, we now have full HD here on Schaddn Entertainment on Twitch. Due to popular demand, and apparently because the psychology of seeing 1080p 60 in the bottom right corner is important to people, as opposed to the upgraded visual quality that hours and hours of testing have revealed, but I digress. Just because I know better doesn't mean that everyone else knows that I know better. So yeah, we now have 1080p 60. Any complaints may be directed at Amari. I expect actually a little bit worse picture quality with that, but I guess it is important to people to see that, so we'll have it for now, until someone else complains and I can finally go back to having better image quality. Am I still mad about it? Yes, very much so, it bugs me. But we'll see. If it goes well, maybe I can keep it. If there's like only, let's say, a 5 to 10% difference, then we may keep it. The actual upside of it is that in static scenes, we have a little bit better text clarity, which is nice, and which is why for this stream in particular, like Outer Worlds 2, where there's a lot of text on screen, I don't feel too strongly about this. Now, this game has gotten an update, and I hope that the performance will be slightly better. Oop, I am in the way actually. Where do I position myself? Like this? Look there. I think the minimap is the least important thing here. I don't want to be in the way of the dialogue options is the thing. I also don't want to adjust myself all the time. So I think this has to do for now. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. So. Very nice. How have you guys been on this fine day? It's just an average Thursday, but like, you know, you never know. Something great may happen on it. Also let me know if the stream is like choppy or anything, because my preview window is not very smooth, but I've had that happen before, and the stream was fine on your end. I can't really gauge it right now. Oh, I would steal it. We are in, like, the sheriff's office, so I guess I should not. Anyway, Outer Worlds 2, we are basically in space ultra-capitalism simulator. The whole world has been, well, the whole world, this part of the galaxy, has been, I guess, abandoned slash cut off by the rest of everything. Because whenever we use jump drives to like warp from one system to another, apparently some kind of like space-time hole opens and lets out monsters, as far as I can tell. So we're kind of not using them. We haven't been for 10 years. The main character, us, has been like in cryo sleep because we messed up a mission, and we are technically an agent of some kind of Earth Protectorate agency that is for justice, but has long been forgotten and cut off from this part of the world. This does not look very smooth. Let's just ignore it. Gamers never look up. So yeah, we're trying to bring back justice to a world that has been taken over by hypercapitalism, and this is basically Auntie Cleo, whose firm has taken over this part of the galaxy and pretty much everything else, and there's the counterfaction, the Protectorate, which we're trying to infiltrate, but to do that we need help, and to get help we need to help some people, so they can recommend me to some other people and maybe get a job in the meantime, and with a job then get in. Very nice. Yeah, you had a day off? And work more than on a normal day. Oh, yep. Isn't the joys of, like, I guess, loving what you do. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, or you work every day in your life, depending on what it is that you love to do. My day, I've been very chill. I've finally gotten to catch up on some sleep today, which was very nice. And by catching up on sleep, I overslept by a lot and almost was late to uni. But it was fine. It was fine. It was a really interesting lecture on like the currents in the oceans and like what drives them, where they go, how they form like in each layer, and how they interact, I don't know. How like subsurface currents, how they form in relation to like the surface currents. It was really interesting. Oh hi Veggie! 10 minutes late thanks to doom scrolling. Yeah, I also started like 3 minutes early, to be fair. I just couldn't wait, I wanted to get 3 minutes in. I also did some 3D printing today, believe it or not. I do have a 3D printer, because of course I do. Who do you expect me to be? From all the bit of personality I've shown, I think it's almost expected of me to have one. And I've printed a little thing that holds like coffee utensils. Because I did design one earlier, and it had like a little... Oh, it's like this piece of stirrups. I had like a base, and then there's like just a cylinder that goes up. In the middle it holds like a thing to distribute the coffee, and then it has a hook to hold another tool. And it had like this lip to stabilize it, because of course the hook has some weight on it, so it would topple over if I wasn't careful. But now I've managed to put it into like a rubber mat. So the whole thing is stabilized by the bottom being like lodged into the rubber mat, so I didn't need this part anymore. But I couldn't really cleanly cut it off because it's just like... I've designed it to be like very sturdy, so I couldn't really break it off. Which means I printed a new one, and now it's just very sleek, it fits perfectly, and it's nice. I'm very happy with it. I should get sponsored by like Onshape as well, like every other design YouTuber. Anyway, we are gonna do this, which is to confront Savannah, who is an associate of De Vries, the woman that initially betrayed us when she kind of told us to go into the station and then blew up the station with the warp drive in it. So we're now trying to find out where she is, and if we may get to De Vries via this associate, Savannah. Sunshi! Hi, welcome! What an honor to have you here. Ben, I mean, if you insist, I can, actually. Can I? Am I good enough of a Twitch streamer that I know how to ban a person? Block, report, no, that ain't it. Where do we go? Warn, timeout ban, there we go. I'm telling you. Yeah, try me. Who are you gonna tell, huh? Who are you gonna tell, Mr. Senshi?
They better.
Anyway, let's go in the corner. Some poor associate of an agent. I don't know, the Reese didn't strike me as much of, like, you know, this classic evil person that does evil things. She was more like driven by math, which was very interesting. She did blabber on about a grand plan and like some fated stuff that's supposed to happen.
Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
Oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method. Suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
I love Valerie. No filter. Our perfect little AI. Sorry, I really forgot what I was on about. But this home does not look well maintained. I don't believe we're gonna find anyone. Whoop. Where are you? Oh yeah, I need to kill this little rat with something. Where is it? This is my free money maker. Only I knew where this frickin' sprat went. Space rat. Oh, there we go. Yes. See, whenever I kill something with this here gun, I get money. Free money out of nowhere. I don't really have much ammo for it, but since it is creature independent of how much money I get, these rats here, cute as they are, the perfect target. Right, I think if I hold R, I can put it away. Yes. We don't want to be intimidating while we knock on doors. Only after.
We're closed.
Okay, fine. Kidding. Yeah, if this is like closed, what even is open? Also, she doesn't mind if we take everything, so I'm gonna take everything. Miss Lockwood?
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
Ah yes, the plan. If there's no learning, then why is she here?
Obviously, as the result of the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. I don't know. I'm no scientician.
Sure sounds like one. Fine, I guess.
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
And she did nothing because of the plan?
How we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
I want to see how he fares. I mean, he's been by himself for 10 years, like,
And
let's see.
how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
Dale, I want to see how this plays
I may
out.
be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her
I
of.
think
Why don't you
being...
take a long look at me?
Yeah.
This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you?
There we go.
She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why?
I think he was the only one that didn't know.
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
Like, first of all, I find it really funny that Nas is the only one that didn't get that, like, De Vries was kind of into him or liked him. But also it's really interesting that she doesn't know that Niall survived. We can use this as leverage once we finally get to meet her.
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
To whom?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you?
Sure did.
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Sounds like they were like kind of a splinter group in the Order. That's all fascinating, but I have to find her before she does something drastic. Yeah, she will, I guess, as a cornered animal, she's kind of prone to doing something drastic. Especially now that she thinks she doesn't have anything to lose. Niles. But I want to know more about this, like, schism.
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. It didn't matter to De Vries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
I was about to ask again.
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
That makes sense. So I guess Lockwood was kind of the stabilizing anchor.
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason,
That's interesting.
She interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Boy, I didn't think anyone could.
I see. I guess she did have a way with words, always. Was she part of the... That's what puzzles me. Like, she was part of, like, the Earth Protectorate? No, not the Protectorate. The Earth... What are we called? Directive? Agency? Something. But she must have been a double agent at that point.
We all were, originally, before the schism.
Okay, so she was.
She never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
Ah. Oh, did she expect the end by blowing up that one station? Ooh.
What do you mean? It was where she worked. One of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
Yes, we definitely need to find Victor somehow.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her.
Perfect cult
Even with
recruiter.
everything.
I see.
Know a little something about that too.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, she must have seen her again, no? That's why we've even found
I did try
Savannah.
to. Once, after the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Sure.
No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life.
Ah.
I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Wait. Oh my god, this is all so confusing because she talks to Savannah of her previous life, which was like our agency, but she must have already been in contact with Victor because she did speak of the grand plan when she blew us up. So
No.
terrible. My brain
But it had
cells
to be
they're
someone's
giving up.
fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
Right, okay. Man's journal. Don't found.
I
Okay,
know
fine.
I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
I don't think there's no hope for her. Like, the way I see it is that the Vries is someone who's like deeply entrenched in the belief into something, and her belief in that something, whatever it may be, drove her to do these like unspeakable actions that she took. So I want to see like where she comes from. We never had the time in the beginning of the game to like actually ask her why she was doing anything.
That's all I can ask.
But also we have now a save combination. Ooh, fresh skills. I love fresh skills. Let's go to Fairfield and plunder a little bit of a save thingamabob. I also could use some ammo. Let's see if I can buy some at the vendors. I do have a little perk that lets me buy stuff at minus 15% price, but I also get 10% less when selling to vendors, which is a bit annoying. It's one of that debuff / perk system thing. There was some kind of optional objective. Oh yeah. Seek assistance. We are seeking assistance of the mayor of Fairfield, who promised to get me into the walk station if I help him with a little bit of corporate espionage. Now, I've completely forgotten which building it was that I need to get into, and of course, it is not marked. So we're gonna have to do a little searching. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Was it in here? You are not the right building. Nope. I was just really hungry, and like, if it's eaten, nobody will ever know it's been stolen. Right? That's how it works.
Say no more. I get it. I'm scared too.
Nothing tastes better than a stolen lunch, I believe. Yeah, I need to get in here in a second, but only in a second. First, I need to find this goddamn hideout, which is still not this one. Where the hell was she at home? Also, no. It's also kind of wild. I like the style of like hyper modern stuff, but it's like interspersed with just normal wood paneling, old one at that, and badly painted over. This kind of retrofuturism, I really like the style. Still not. Where the hell did she live? I know it must have been one of the bigger houses, because she did have the secret compartment in the wall. It's a different house altogether. Can I get into the roof? Oh yes, I can. Right. That doesn't help me though. Oh, if only I knew where to go. Oh yeah, right. This only sells me blueprints if I'm not mistaken. Yep, sure does. I've never been here. Who are you? Oh.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
I may.
Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Okay, he's getting fired for sure. I noticed you taking notes in your hand. New to Auntie's Joyce by any chance. Ooh.
Oh.
Nice observation.
That's nothing. Just supply list. Oh, I suppose my advertorial deficiencies are obvious, huh? Knew I should have gone in on that extra training course. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
I wonder if that does anything. Let me see what he has.
Sure, you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Sure, even though you're just a franchise. Store. What do we have? Advanced mags. Plasma barrels. Triple barrel. Shotgun. Plasma barrel. Holy. Advanced decryption key. A key used for opening high security lockboxes. Oh wait, hold on, I need that. Yeah, no, I need that. I can even afford it, which is pretty neat. AAA, that's a classic. Okay, but the rest I don't really need. Half barrel. Yeah, let's get this decryption key. I would like to buy it actually. Do I have junk to sell? I do have junk to sell, but I also could use the junk to just make more stuff by dismantling it, you know? So I'll keep it for now. Right. I love the special mod that it has. Cost cut materials. Plus 30% damage resistance, but 5% damage resistance is lost every time the wearer takes damage, down to no additional bonus. Resets at the end of combat. Like, the more you get shot, the more damage you take. Very nice. But yeah, I guess with the advanced decryption key, we can go to our little ship. And I mean, if I can find my ship, that is. The Incognito. That is it. On there, in our cargo hold, we have like some encrypted crates, I guess. And hold stuff. Also, I have a skill and perk point, right? I forgot. Now, I have invested my perk point previously into... what was it? Space Ranger. So we do get a flat damage increase per speech skill. I've been thinking, right? We are not gonna take anything in any of the skills that we don't have specialization in. Because as far as I know, skill points are very limited, and not taking it into the specialized skills would just kind of be wasted. And also I do want to restrict this playthrough to options that, like... I don't want to be a generalist, because I can be a generalist and be bad at everything, or I can be good in some things and really bad in other things, and being really good at some things I believe will be more beneficial in the long run. That said, we're gonna take No, not like this. I think I can raise specialized skills to 2 levels above my character level, which is this. Do I want to put everything in speech? I don't know. Question is, what can I get if I go into science and observation? Face reader. In conversations, options that reduce your reputation with a faction are highlighted before choosing them. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Keen observer. Increased weak spot damage when crouched and not moving. Okay. Tracker hostiles on the minimap are no longer hidden by the shroud. Out of these, I only need face reader, probably. In terms of perks that we have with science, I can get. I need special apparatuses for these. I really hope we can get the N-ray scanner very soon. Okay, I don't need that, I believe. Sirenium absorption. Ooh. Where do we have that? I don't know. Okay, I see. And more for the N-ray. I see. Anything in here? Bribe costs. Oh, that seems pretty good. Rapid recharge, right? Treasure hunter, brand enthusiast. I'm not gonna take that. Electrotherapist. Slow more. While using tactical time dilation, you get an increased evasion chance, ignoring more incoming attacks. Oh, that's all very good. Should I take? I'm gonna raise this to 5, I believe, and then just take. Yeah, wait. I'm gonna raise that to 5 and take the observation skill. Base reader, sure. And then once we have that done, I think we'll be fine. Right? Is you to 5, apply, accept, and oops, not the reputation. Go for face reader. Requires 2 or more total perks purchased. I am a dumbass. In that case, we shall take ripe cost reduced. I really want to like talk my way and buy my way out of everything now. Manager's tasking hat. Oops, nope. Okay, we have Valerie's mod kit or Manager's tasking hat. I don't really think I need the tasking hat just now, so I'm gonna take the mod kit, which I can't do because I don't. 4 keys. Oh, this is highway robbery. The hell? It's a main mission. I guess we can do a bit of corporate espionage now. It's the reason we came here after all. Valerie and Niles, that is fine. We're gonna visit a mental refreshment hospital, which is where corporate protectorate agents are sent when they need a bit of reprogramming. Apparently I'm not allowed to fast travel from here. Okay, fine. What bugs me a bit is that I still haven't found ammo, but we'll get there, we'll get there. Uranium is dangerous to living creatures. But I can apply to mechs. I think Sirenium was the gas that is deployed when mechs kind of bust open. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. I think it poisons me if I stand in it for too long. Where can I craft? I think I can only craft aboard the ship or if I talk to Niles. Was it that?
Need something, Commander?
Yes,
Sure.
field tinkering. Right, there we go, breakdown. Breakdown. Breakdown all junk. Very nice. Equipment, drone items, mods. No. Party upgrades, still not really anything that I can do, because they haven't really leveled. Yep. Crafting, there we go, that's what I need. I would like to know how much I have of everything, but I don't think it'll tell me. Inhalers and primers can't do anything. Bypass shunts cannot do anything. And I can only make compact rounds. I see that I have 256. You know what? I'm gonna make another 100. Because I believe my primary weapon, my pistol, rusty pistol, uses those, and I ran out big time last time around. So this time I would like to avoid that. I can make our way a long way to the mental hospital. I crawl. There's so much to explore here. Oh. Okay, I can't. I must restrict myself and not get sidetracked by everything I see, because I will. It's just in my nature. And I'm pretty sure I will find quests that lead me into all these like buildings at some point, or most of them at least. I mean, some I can surely explore without being prompted, right? Like this one that really likes the Protectorate Sovereign for some reason. Also, it has free stuff, which I appreciate. Goodbye letter. Ooh. Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I see joining Auntie's as the freedom and breath of fresh air which I never realized I so dearly desired. Liberation, self-determination and the free market. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate you're only surviving, but with Auntie's Choice you'll be thriving. Regards, William Taberson. I see, so I guess capitalism did have an effect on the fine folks of Fairfield. Interesting that he would give up his life for that. I actually, you know what, I just went up here for funsies, but apparently I actually can get in here. And I seem not to be the first person to do that. Oh, I could have just taken the door. Yes. Some short rounds for me, a bit of a mag pick. Prestige soda, ooh. You like prestige soda. Sprat hides, good old Schaddn. What is tribute unfiltered? Pay tribute to the sovereign with your lungs. Cigarettes, let's see. Auntie's Choice pamphlet, yep. Oh, I still miss Spacer's Choice. I'm so sad that Spacer's Choice got merged into Auntie's Choice. Of all the companies, of all the fake companies in Outer Worlds 1, Spacer's Choice was my favorite. Because it was not the best choice, it was Spacer's Choice. What a slogan. Aha. Alright, the other way in, I see. I feel like this would really do well with real-time ray tracing, but I had to disable that for performance reasons. One day, when here at Schaddn Entertainment will be a Twitch millionaire. for sure. We might finally have the NASA PC that derives these games. I did see a little blue indicator light here. Oh, this one's lived in.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Why are we speaking like this? I'm here in confidential protector business and sworn to secrecy. I mean, if I get the option to lie, why not?
I'd actually be convinced if I were less versed in such affairs. No matter. Despite the bold display of false bravado, you lack the bluster of an Auntie's Choice spy. Excuse my circumspection. Uninvited callers have caused much of my misfortune of late. Although an intermeddling outsider like you may be just what I require. You travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles.
Sure.
I presume you accept payment for services?
Depends on the services rendered, but assuming the payment's good and that I'd live to spend it, for sure.
Expect it's as dangerous a job as you make it. One as well-traveled as you appear might even accomplish it during the course of other adventures.
Sure.
The rewards are plentiful and handsome. Rare items, ingredients, cosmetics, many such baubles fall into my hands.
Right.
Most useless to my research.
Right. For someone who accused me of being an Auntie's Choice spy, she really is very free with her information.
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
Okay. Where was that office then?
The Ministry of Accuracy, over the hill from here, where I formerly operated before the invasion.
Sure.
It is currently unoccupied by humans leastways. However, that, while unfortunate, remains inapplicable to matters at hand. It appears aforesaid unsavory elements sold the aforementioned materials. They now reside in the hands of indeterminate parties all across the island.
I see that is problematic. Any leads on who stole them?
Sources placed them briefly in the hands of Sub Rosa black marketeers.
Sub
Yet
Rosa?
who sold the materials to them or where they went afterward remains a mystery.
Sub Rosa sounds familiar, but I think Rosa for sure sounds familiar in the context of the Outer Worlds, but I couldn't tell you who exactly that is. I'm noticing a distinct personal interest here.
The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
What? Okay, so there was one magazine that led people to like call the Earth Directorate. We are from the Earth Directorate. There we go. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. I'm in.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful.
But why does she speak like
Once you
that?
have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and
10 periodicals.
True, outsider.
You give me like a hint?
Greetings. Something new to report?
Okay, she doesn't want to tell me where exactly. Fine, okay. I think there probably will be one in there. I'm not completely mistaken. Right, okay. So, we'll leave the silos be silos and head over to the mental refreshment info. What is that? Why is it burning? It shouldn't be. Well, I mean, it is allowed to burn. That's not the issue. It's just that I prefer the building to be intact because I will have an easier time getting there. No, and the protector drones, of course, they might be in my way. Right, I think there's not much I can do, so we're just gonna do our best and shoot what we can. This is Iranium. Very bad for people. Gonna have to give it a sec to disperse. It's not always dispensed when these guys die, but very often. I feel like I see some more enemies on the mini-map. And I guess since we're here, we're gonna switch it up and destroy the diabolical drones of doom. Especially because they appear to like fold immediately for no reason. Oh god, okay, that's a lot of drones. Holy. They have our own Valerie, but if you're not careful, that might not exactly do it. I'm so happy I make more ammo because I shoot like a Star Trooper right now. There we go. I think we did it. Oh, yeah. That works too. More? How much metal do we have to bust today? Holy cow. That is still more drones. Where do they come from? Like, honestly, there seem to be more still. Aha. Right. Finally did it. What do we have here? Drone operator log. Mind that you handle them with great care, as they've been tuned for heightened hostility in accordance with their current task. An unintentional drop or fast movement could set them off. Oh. I think I'm starting to grasp what happened here. Also, I went through like 100 rounds. It's really nice. A really nice quality of life feature that I see on my minimap, which is hidden for you, where the unlooted drones are. It has like little chest symbols. It's just a really nice quality of life feature. Very much appreciated. Very much. Anything else in here? I see the spawn signs, but other than that, I don't think there's much left here. I did check the computer. Yep, nope, that seems to be it. That seems to be it. Oh, with the perk electrotherapist. Hold on. Oh, nope. Character perk. I think... where was it? Science. It was in science. Scrambled. Yeah, I guess with that perk I could have disabled them. Damn it. Okay, I'll need to get that one. I see. So I finally start to understand. I thought like the base levels was the only thing that was important, but by having a more diverse set of perks, I guess I can unlock more options when it comes to the fights. That's really good to know. That's really good to know. Oh my god, okay, this game. The replay value is insane, actually. There's so many ways in this like first, like, I don't know, these are the first few hours of the game. Whoopa! Wrapped it on. Oh, these are terrible. Oh, this is bad. I need to heal. Wrong person. Did it make itself invisible? Yes, yes it did. Yes it did, yes it did, yes it did, yes it did. That is terrifying. Okay. Right, I guess I'll keep my weapon out then. What did I find? Sprats. Yeah. Good old space rats. Anything on my way? More Raptor hunters. Spitters. I'm afraid of the spitters, really. I'm gonna run out of ammo real badly. Ow. Spitter had a bit more range than I expected. Luckily we have the range advantage. I'm out of food. Okay, right. Niles, could I ask you?
Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
I need some field tinkering. I need some breaking down of junk. Well, that gave me a fair bit of stuff. And I need some more compact rounds, actually. And by some, I mean a lot more compact rounds, damn it. Ah, that is problematic. If I break down this repeating rifle, that doesn't do anything for me. I get more black powder. I may have needed it for something. However, I ran out of scrap metal, damn it. Okay, fine. We need... Okay, we need way more stuff. Ministry of Accuracy. I remember that we are supposed to find a... special, like, pamphlet here for the other woman that kind of asked us to find that. What is happening over here? Whatever the... Oh! Well, prism repeating rifle. Oh my. What do you do? Increases weak spot damage. You know what? I kind of want to try it out. Oh. Let's just try it for now. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know what explodes. You guys okay in there?
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Yeah, no, actually, I'm good. Okay. I mean, they are fine with dealing with that, so I guess I can just go explore. I thought maybe someone needed help, but... Ooh, fresh loot. Prestige brandy. See, if I get, like, food items, I can heal myself outside of combat. I don't really allowed to do that otherwise. Gen... More pamphlets. Feeling distracted, daydreaming on the job, mental refreshment is here to help. Very nice. Yes. $500 compact rounds. You know... It really would be a shame Like, if I buy these... I'm never gonna have to worry about ammo ever again. For the next 5 minutes, depending on how well I manage to shoot. Ooh. That's interesting. Long rounds, short rounds, system barracks door, very nice. What I did this for, I have no idea, but I did it. Spaldered uniform. Heavy ammo. Intelligent subjects always remember to engage their foes on the left. I don't know. What are we even wearing? We are wearing medium armor. I see. Interesting. Yeah, but I want to have the Moonman armor. For now. Barracks observational reports. Okay. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. He slightly referenced a document that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the consul, and recommend mental refreshment. Okay, so I guess someone here recommends mental refreshment about, like, everything. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping. Because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way class. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of a guilty conscience.
I'll take fighting rats over living in a surveillance state any day.
I suppose so. Oh, poor guys. Getting recommended for mental refreshment just because you don't want to be watched while sleeping is kind of wild. Oh man. Ow. Huh. Okay, that's pretty strong, I guess. I mean, it does do 2x damage to weak spots, doesn't it? What was it? Oh, it just does 2x magnification. Peacekeeper armor. Okay. I wonder. Can I upgrade my armor somehow? Because it feels like it's falling behind the armor that I find. Which I don't particularly like. Niles.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for you.
I think Valerie, yeah.
What did you have in mind?
No, surely Valerie's fine. Crafting. Armor mod. I don't know. I'm sure there will be some way to upgrade it. Otherwise, I mean, I guess it's also nice that I won't be dependent on, like, the starting items forever. But now that we've dealt with everything, I guess we can say hi to whoever this is. Large slab of meat. Like yourself a large slab of meat.
No, you ain't got what I need.
What do you mean?
You can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Thanks for the warning, but I can handle myself. Yeah, I guess I could. But, I want to know why she's disappointed.
That obvious, huh? Yeah, I was hoping there'd be something worth harvesting. Something worth the trouble of killing the poor creature. But hope is the father of disappointment.
No, your father was called Hope? I didn't know. Right. Let's not give away our purpose just yet.
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or, at least I used to. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge.
Sure.
Which is why I gotta ask. What are you doing here?
Nosy, aren't you? I still don't want to just get out of it. This is a bit too on the nose. Let's be confrontational. I could ask you the same. Or is it your job to lecture the old passerby?
Cute. Though I did come here for another job, it's true. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial trouble.
Enhanced Soldier, now that explains the arm.
Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the wraps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
Interesting. Yeah, because Milverseed sent us too, and he did complain that she never came back. I guess she got a bit sidetracked? I've also never met a graphed soldier before. Yeah, this sounds interesting, like a new development, and I don't think I want to find myself on the opposite side of the combat.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
I think this... I gotta ask, what's your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much. At present.
Oh, I see.
I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure.
Can I get grafted?
Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
It'd be so silly to get myself grafted. Okay, frankly I can't see why they wouldn't take a chance on you.
As do I. It's business.
Oh,
I
wait,
just
shit.
know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, if she's a lucky one, then I don't know how the unlucky ones turned out. Mention the Enhanced Soldier Division, that's true.
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished.
That's
But they'd erase it from the
unfortunate.
financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support.
Well, of course.
I've only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Got it, got it. You could try kissing the graft to make it better.
If the graft were an imaginary boo-boo, I wouldn't be in this mess, friend. It's paperwork that's the problem.
Yeah, of course.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately?
No, I haven't.
It says any action taken by a worker that could
VTuber,
result
after
in
all.
impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's
Oh, that is
slowly poisoning.
terrible.
Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Yeah, on these choice contracts seem to be really, really nice, huh? Been trapped by plenty of awful contracts in my time. It's not so bad. Going independent.
That right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table. If all else fails.
There's an open spot on my ship.
Get the feeling you will. Wait, before you go, tell me the truth. You're here for Milver Street.
Oh yeah, right, we never
Hate to
disclosed
be
it,
the
yep.
bearer of bad news. You seem capable and all, but reckon your boss feels differently if he sent us. Sorry.
Fine. The job's all yours. Reckon I shouldn't be surprised he'd cast me aside. Yet again. If you'll excuse me, I got some words for him.
And even One Piece, yeah? Just leave some limbs on his head.
This remind you of Helen. Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Yeah. He seems like a fun fella. Okay. Click down. Perchronium, Crestonite. Ooh, okay, I see. Like... Cigarette lighters give me black powder, that is crazy. What are they making them from? I guess for now I can leave them as is. don't really know what to do with all this stuff. I want to upgrade my armor. It's so much to ask for.
Engaging hostile.
Ow! Oi. You're alive. We're alive at least. Okay, yeah, no, this enhanced weak spot damage thing really does wonders. And I guess with my science build where weak spot damage is enhanced
Entering
on
a
top of that.
confrontational state.
Not bad. Bad at all. The door is barred shut. Okay, fine. I think I can access it from the other side.
Life support.
Right? No, I cannot. Of course I can. Fine then. Oba. Perfect miss. Where is your weak spot, young man? Doesn't matter, I guess a bunch of bullets do the job too. What else? Yep, some rounds for all the shots I've missed. Very nice. Up this way, I believe. Nothing else down here now. I need somehow to get up there. Be both thought and worry free with mental refreshment. Yes, chemical lobotomy. The solver of all problems. Ooh, that almost worked actually. Here at Schaddn Entertainment we love to do like a good exploit where we reach places where we shouldn't be. As can be seen in our control playthrough. Where I really reached some places that I should not have been in. I don't know if you've seen the video. Oh, also, did that work by chance? I did upload a very long recording to like Schaddn Assorted, which is the second channel. Oops, okay, this doesn't work. Which is the second channel. And I believe I tried to do like they used the new collaboration feature on YouTube, so it should have shown up in Schaddn like subscription box as well. Not sure if it actually then worked. Okay, this was way simpler than I thought. I just had to make it really complicated. Let's see. Repeating rifle, yeah. Yeah, other than that, nothing special. What does this one do? Okay, so they all do the same thing. I see. Alert. Records indicate that the Ministry is 247 days late on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Print the following Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Okay, sure. Repair Center Access Pass. Oh. Following retreat from Fairfield. 3 dead, 6 missing. Unit collision, broken morale low. The original text. There's a sanitized text. Rearward advance successful. 10 soldiers in the unit active and unharmed. 6 are still in the field conducting harassing actions. 1 wounded, 3 paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect a rallying maneuver. Like morale just, they didn't even bother, it's just been rewritten to morale is high. Oh. Oh no. I spied 2 sentinels wrestling with my automax last night. Upon their leave I found a new data recorder hidden beneath the main sensor lens. Sanitized. As a master technician, one would expect I could solve any issue that arose with one of my automax. Nevertheless, when vexed by particularly devious data device malfunction, I found my salvation in 2 sentinels that were happening by. They not only repaired the device, but also showed me how I might monitor my own behavior through the mech's primary lens. How fortunate that I may continue to be held accountable to the paradigm in new and exciting ways. Oh no. Isn't it nice to be in, like, a surveillance state? A wise man fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I would apply that moniker to Alphonse Schultz. But it now seems he fears nothing, for he has recently spoken out in an outrageous and unseemly manner. I was inspired to hear Alphonse Schultz tell the children in his charge how incredibly excited he was to begin his new work tending to a portion of the colony's micro-cattle. You do not tell the 2,000 children you are teaching that you've been demoted to a glorified spread wrangler. Ah. I see, oops. I see. The scent all around. Why are we changing up the ammo? The lighting. How about we kind of don't attack me? Would that be an option? So they say. Oh god, I'm out of ammo. You know what? I'm gonna take an inhaler. Oh god. That was very quick. Not gonna lie. Trooper steel helmet. Ooh, plus 40 toxicity drain rate. My. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Regal tarts. Property of the Protectorate. Okay, that does nothing. Okay. Anything else? Unsanitized reports. Recommend edits. Ah, I see. Okay. Any discussion of the order is to be altered and verbosely acknowledged it is to be opposed by the Protectorate at every turn. The order is to be corrected and its authors to be immediately ruined with mental refreshment. The subject lost in tragic natural disaster. Blah, blah, blah. And the discussion of causes outside of natural disasters or foreign actors involved are to be scrubbed. Their authors to be reported to mental refreshment, of course, and the war with Auntie's Choice is to be replaced with assurances that the war continues to go well. Right. Okay. Classic stuff. There seems to be another level. Hi. What are you doing here? Well, what were you doing here, rather?
Inbound Pentagon.
I think I need to hit... I don't know what I need to hit, actually. I didn't need to hit anything because, like, my friends here do all the work for me. That's very nice. Trooper plate carrier. I guess we can equip the other stuff? I don't know. They don't really look that great, do they? Peacekeeper armor. Evasion 15, damage plus 5, combat sprint speed. Ooh, combat sprint speed. I like combat sprint speed. I also have that here on the premium Moonman armor. Oh, I mean, this one's really cool, but... Gain a bonus to damage resistance scaling with total bits held. That is just like so insane. I don't think I could ever not use this helmet. And the additional weapon slot is also very important. Yeah. I'm gonna keep using this for now. And we have some looting to do still. I think this is to access the area that was previously closed off, wasn't it? Yup. Or at least it looks like it. Security nitrogen flush meal pack. Whoa. Pre-cooked, seasoned, and ready to eat. For the unremitting sentinel on the trail of a suspect. I see. And some black powder. How did you die over here? You had food and black powder. Never find out.
Patrick sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands. So it's probably exactly what Dover Street's after.
Nice. Oh, very nice. Welded help. Plus 15 magazine size. Oh my. Oh my, that ain't bad at all. Good thing I have the observation perk. I would have never found this. Also throwables. I would like to equip the shock grenades into the explosive slot? Yeah. For now. Administrative reports. New Horizons. The console has breathed new life into the much-lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in a record time. Freudian slip, my bad. Okay, and we can print the cartridge, I guess. Please select the decree you wish to view. Aha. The claims of the sovereign's leniency are utterly unfounded. Okay, so... so apparently there's a rumor that the sovereign is lenient, and it's only everyone else that's like this. Honestly, considering the world, I can believe that the sovereign actually has zero control about how the protectorate is run. The council reminds us to observe math with suspicion. Obviously, yeah, because we have that special order, the Order of the Ascendant, that use math to somehow justify, I don't know, whatever it is that De Vries was doing. And what was it? Something with the Order. Orders continued hostility combined with their apparent involvement in Auntie's invasion. Oh, wait, what? Any subjects found making pro-order statements must be reported once to the Sentinels. Okay, so now we know why De Vries vanished from the face of the earth. Oh, I secured the lockbox. Nice. And advanced decryption key as well. For free. Super nice. Unbar and open, and here as well, unbar and open, and finally heal. Whee! Can I heal again? No? No, okay. I guess not. Well, that concludes our business in here. Very nicely. And now we could go to this here grove. Because we need to find a business associate for someone in Fairfield. And I guess before we go back we can just, like, you know, deal with that. And secure some kind of patent. I don't remember what exactly it was, but we were promised to be paid handsomely if we retrieve the patent. So that's what I would like to do. It's also become night, I just realized. Huh. I didn't know this game had a day-night cycle. It's much appreciated, I guess. Brings a bit of variety to the world. I am personally not really a... like, I don't necessarily need a day-night cycle in a game. Like, some people are like... they really want one. Wherever they go. It's... for me, it's fine. I don't... I appreciate when it's there and when it's well done. Like, I'd rather have no day-night cycle than, like, one that doesn't add anything. I guess. And also I believe in this game, or in this world, we could justify not having one. just by virtue of like saying, I don't know, that we have some kind of mirrors that deflect the sunlight from one edge of the earth to the other one. Whatever this is, it looks incredibly tasty and I want to have it. I want to eat, like I want to eat one of these. I don't know, it somehow looks like a berry, but it gives me the impression of being made of dough. And if there's one thing you need to know about me is that I love baked stuff, like baked goods. If it's made of like dough, I can't resist. I guess it might just be like some kind of vegetable or fruit, but how? It reminds me of like these, of like dumplings, you know? Like Chinese dumplings. Ow. Oh, this is unfortunate. How? Wait. Are we supposed to like be able to get up there? Oh yeah, right, no, the elevator was broken. That's what he did tell me, the guy. And I need to find like a way around somehow. The somehow does a lot of heavy lifting. I don't remember whether I'd had to take the way the right side around or not. Stealth grass. Thick grass hides me from hostiles. That is very small grass for... Yeah, well, I guess it works. How would I get around a mountain? Not through here. We've been here before. Let me consult the map once again. Yeah, no. Okay. So if we go through here, we can go like the whole way around, and then I guess here we could go up. Maybe if we're lucky. I don't know. The further apart these lines on the map are, the less steep is the inclination. So I guess we could like make our way up here somehow. It's kind of funny how sometimes when I exit out of the menu, the mouse sense is just completely wrong. I don't know how they've programmed their pause button, but holy cow, it does not pause very well. Feels like they're like pausing the whole simulation, which, yeah, I guess makes sense. Like the way it's resumed after it stopped working is a bit weird.
Engaging combat protocols.
I guess I should move before I get hit. Yes. I'm still happy to see that the press the time skip key still works. So I have this like time lapse, not time lapse. What is it called? Time dilation. There we go. If I shoot while in time dilation, I use a bit of the bar, and if I'm careful about my timing when I do that, I hit the Q button again before I shoot. I can shoot without actually using any bar. It's pretty nice. That's a Outer Worlds 2 top tip. Yours truly. Well, I guess we could go through here. Bread worm. You okay? Okay there, buddy? Not anymore. Raptidon hide. The art director found a flaw in me. Bad knees. Well, I spent years crouching and never wriggled a number on my knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. What? Plus 50% crouch speed, but crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that the hostiles can hear and investigate. I... When selected flaws cannot be removed, I don't know if I should do that. Should I accept this flaw? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna accept it. I don't know. It's too good not to do. Yeah. My knees are crunchy. I found a flaw in you. Flawed. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. Warning, this flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for the first playthrough. Flaws must be accepted, but I gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. No, I'm gonna reject this one. Because, yeah. There might be a flaw at some point that I really don't want. Like, I know of at least one that I for sure do not want. Breadworm. It does look a bit like a cinnamon roll, doesn't it? If I slide... My knee's still cracked, damn it. I'd hope that if I slide, maybe the knee crack wouldn't be as bad. Also, like, 10 meters is really a lot.
Whoa, Val! Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97,
The what exactly?
are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly.
Yeah, I think Val needs a bit of maintenance.
It may grow aggressive.
You know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Yeah. Come here. These space rats are fast. God damn. Oop, and I lost it. Okay, anyway, I need to get up there. I kind of just ran. To be completely honest with you, Are you? Terror Ray. Didn't yield anything. Okay. This looks mighty secretive. Maybe there is something down here. Don't I have like a flashlight?
Emergency protocols.
Not what I wanted. HG. Not what I wanted. H? No. U? No. E? R? T. Z. Y. Okay, damn it. Settings, controls, key bindings, fine. Flat L for light. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I'm not really happy about it, but it makes sense. Fine. So we did make it to the Sovereign Sweet Spire Grove, whatever that means. A flywheel. Mighty fly. I wonder if I can...
Jackson, don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson! Don't you die on me, Jackson! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
I don't know how I should tell him that, but... Oh, of course, it wasn't the fall that killed him, it was the sudden stop at the end.
Oh, I can't believe he jumped that way!
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No!
That ain't how we operate an Auntie's choice.
They're Auntie's choice, people.
We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I... What do you mean requires medical? What can I do here that requires medical? Yeah, I don't think so.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
Are there boots that disallow jumping repeatedly? Like, who's gonna stop you from jumping again after you've jumped? Is this Jackson, actually?
Not nearly as upset as we are.
You sound very
We've been trying to
upset.
stop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Mm-hmm. What?
I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're filing a complaint. I didn't ask for these Protectorate sods. They were assigned to me.
That's unnecessarily hurtful. But I understand why you're lashing out.
They were both protected before joining Auntie's Choice. Is that why they jumped?
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I'm fairly sure Jackson thought the boots would work. A mistake likely inspired by misbegotten faith in his old way of life. But Ida...
What about Ida?
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Ah,
Listening?
I
She
see.
said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for
So
some.
she just
The notion that
jumped.
she sacrificed herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder. It's just impossible to comprehend.
Yeah, when faced with the corporate ladder, I guess. Anyway, we live in a society. If ever, you'd be much more concerned with how you're climbing down. No, he's concerned with the demotion and the possible repercussions in the company.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason
I
Jackson
know.
tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's
Let's
a drive
see.
overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
I see.
That overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. Desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Sure, I guess I can save two wage slaves. But this being a corporate situation and all, I need a contract.
What? It's your duty as a subject.
No, Liza,
This is
remember,
meritocracy.
We're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
See, I'm seeing a trend here. The Protectorate was like, it's kind of interesting how everything has. Well, I don't want to say these sides to it because the Protectorate really was just a, like, a dictatorship. But at least apparently the people were just bound to some kind of honor code where they just, you know, did what was best for the others as well. which I don't mind particularly, but just the whole rest about the Protector is a bit iffy, as you've seen in the emails from before. But also, there was one rumor that we've discovered that the actual Sovereign isn't as on board with all the dictatorship stuff as it might seem. Anyway, that is exactly what I wanted to hear. I wanted to get paid for this.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the Protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost.
Double jump.
It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Aww. Fear not, heroes like me are trained to use technology that hasn't even been imagined yet. Those look like microfied plasma mirrors of some sort. Usually they aren't this small. I want to go with the Space Ranger.
What? But that doesn't make any... Look, are you gonna help us or not?
I'm your hero in shining armor, of course I will. Indeed, I will take a few moments to master your boots and then rescue you shortly.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Right. Covered schematics and a pail. Warning. Thrusters fail to fire at too high a falling velocity. Ah. I see. The Plasmatic Augmented Leap Enhancer. Because it's a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. Literally. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping or falling, jump again to activate the thrusters. Oh. But if I fall too far, they will not save me. It is a surprisingly grand vault, but like... Okay. I just need to use them at somewhere around the apex of my jump, I guess. These are pretty good. Can they help me with like... Ooh. I don't think I can bunny hop. No. Could just go. Be really funny. Ow, disabled. Okay, fine. I guess we'll help these guys. I don't really know what they wanted of me. I kind of forgot. I had the drive overloader. There we go. I'm having too much fun with these boots. Ooh. And food. Oh, yes. Actually, it's terrible news that I got these boots because, you know me, I will abuse every bit of movement I can get. I like this. I really like this. Oh. Oh. I think I know of someone who could use an arm, but I did not. I don't. We just got. Is it? Do I just have like an arm in my inventory? Oh, the sprite. An arm in my inventory now? Is that what we're doing? I don't like this. The practical application of sweet berries. Amongst the various crops the Sovereign has discovered in Eden, few have had as sweet an impact on the Protectorate as these densely fibrous, exorbitantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters. Stupefyingly acidic? But they're called sweet berries. Are they not sweet? Originally dubbed sulfur seeds after the dreadful, abominably noxious effects were responsible for several Grizzly? Griley? How to pronounce Grizzly / Griley. Grizzly. Like a grizzly. Okay, I guess. Several grizzly, and dare I say grotesquely messy deaths in the early days of the colony. Their name was revised upon the discovery of their myriad textile uses, and their value to the protectorate was devised. The fibers that can be ground into solvent-resistant adhesive tar, juice that requires minimal processing to become highly indelible ink, and a naturally occurring pH of near 0. What the... That is, for context, that is incredibly sour. That if you threw someone into a vat of this, they would dissolve. The potential uses for sweet berries are still being discovered. The next evolution of this research should focus on uses for a highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each berry and its potential as a non-absorbent gastrointestinal... How to pronounce... unguent? Unguent? Unguent. 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 I see. Unguent. What is an unguent? An oily substance that is put on the skin or a wound. It's like an ointment. Different. There are some funny words in the English language, not gonna lie. I'm also happy to discover like new words that I haven't known before. Actually, that makes me really happy. Almost as happy as these boots. It's insane that these berries are called sweet berries. I just want to reiterate that. Like, they're neither sweet nor berries. They're everything. Like, they're everything besides it. Why do we have like? Can I high five you? What is your purpose? Do I guess it's a scarecrow, but why would they specifically make it? Nah, never mind. Actually, not only do women scare me, they also scare the crows, I guess. Can we cut that out of post? Can we cut this one? Oh, smooth slide. Very nice. Keel, some purple lemon, some cartridges. I don't think anyone's gonna miss anything in here. Edith's datapad. Oh yeah, this is probably her suicide. Her pre-jump note. Most loyal subjects gather the rifles and garrison Eden. I aim to make my end worthy of the faith of the sovereign placed in me. The 3 human husks found atop the nearby picket platform represent my fullest levy to the effort. I've played a role as I plotted, earning the trust of the corporatists and turncoats until I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all. Just as the stand reaches its apex, I will toss myself into the primary drive spur and bind the pinions with the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. Hopefully my laugh will echo in their corrupt capitalistic skulls as they parch and starve atop the platform. Die in wasting agony, you mercenary vermin. Faithful subject of the Protectorate, Ida or Rutledge. Rutledge? More like a ruthless. Yeah, I thought she was dissatisfied with the current regime, but I guess she's really wanted to end these 3 poor people. I mean, I guess I'll have to... Can I have it? Oh my god. See, I wanted the coat that they put on these, because these leather coats seem like really nice, but... I'll take a cowboy hat, actually. You know what? I can't not. I have to. I just have to. Plus we have increased magazine size. Let's go. Okay, fine. It's the only way left to explore is up. That's what we're gonna do. How am I gonna get there? I have no idea. Let's start with the roof. The roof's always a good idea. Well, not always, but mostly. This contains some shells. I don't have a shotgun, but I appreciate the ammo. Anyway, I probably should save at this point and grapple myself onto here. Take a harvester drone. Very nice. Can I get up? No. Do you reckon I could? Easily, actually. Damn, okay. That was a heroic leap indeed. Holy. More of these incredibly misleadingly named sweet berries. I don't reckon I could go up there, yeah, no. Oh, they grow on the slope. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. They grow on the spire, I didn't realize. Ooh.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Okay, good to know. I guess extract this. I can't, okay. You clip a selection of leaves of the plant which dissolve almost instantly in the solvent you've prepared. From there it's a trivial task to mix them with your existing biomass solution and extend the volume of acidic ammo I have available. Oh, very nice. I think I can... What was it? Was it you? Yeah, no, I don't really. Can I... Ah, I can pair it with the time dilation. Oh, for enhanced control. That's very nice. Sure. I'll take it just for you. For the platform. Yeah, I'll go and do... I'll go up there, I guess. There was a setting where it said... a tooltip where it said if you kill vitally important people in a faction, they will forever be against you. So I believe I could, if I wanted to, end this quest very prematurely. I don't want to, but I could apparently. Right, okay. But I guess the promise of bits.
That's it? It was that easy?
Yes. Well, what did you think?
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone.
Sure. Oh yeah, right. We should tell them about it.
Poor Ida. She wasn't able to overcome a lifetime of protectorate programming. Thanks to you, she failed. And that's one last insult to the Sovereign I'm happy to oblige.
Oops. Rubbing a bit of salt in the wound, my bad.
He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate. But he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort. Albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone.
I'm sorry to report that his head wasn't very strong when matched up against the floor, but...
Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
You're literally on a farm full of berries. Anyway, let's end the quest.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Wait, I can't have the question? Oh. I guess we'll have to do one last bit of manual labor. Ugh, my least favorite. Let's just see if we haven't missed anything up here. And it would be really funny to just kind of like... fuck off into the distance. No, I'm gonna save them. I did promise them I'd save them, so I guess I can't go back on my word. Farmer clothing? Now we look like a proper cowboy. Get out of my ranch. Get off my ranch. I think it was H. No, it wasn't H. It was... Nope, it was... Nope, it was... What was the button for perspective change? Sorry, I should know, but I don't. It was... You! You, mother locker. Oh yeah. H for the shoulder. The third person really does not feel good, which is why I'm not really using it. Okay. Wait. I could just do this, use my trait Brilliant, and keep the overloader. After enhancing the limiting circuits and tweaking the system's motivators, the harvester should be able to remain functional after using the drive overloader. Wait, so I still have to do it? We're not even breaking the thing. Oh, I guess that might be like extra bonus credits. Huh. Interesting. Do I really want this to remain functional? I mean, I guess that sweet berries are very useful. They're just like terrible material choice for refining. Terribly named, actually. That's the only thing.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Oh, she's starting to enjoy the smell of capitalism. I'm glad you're happy, and as a bonus I also adjusted the system so I didn't burn out. Which reminds me, I've been rethinking our deal. You should pay me extra. Yes.
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate.
Ah. But the extra makes sure my version of events aligns with yours.
Oh, that. Of course that's why you deserve extra. Apologies for forgetting. I was overcome with relief. Here's what I would have paid already, with a little extra on top.
Very nice. See, the nice thing with Auntie's Choice people is that if you extort them and get them to pay more money, they even like you a bit more. What did I just get? I didn't see. I got something else. Crumpled list. Something with 1,000 bits. I guess I just flat out got 1,000 bits.
Thanks again for getting us off that literal ledge. Though with our gratitude meaningfully expressed through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
Sure, you guys go back to work. Fine, fine. Right. And I use this here lift to return to my very home. Hopefully. Disabled, of course. What else? What else would it be? Right. I mean, I guess it's still a quick way home, because... Yeah, no, it's just straight up broken. Fine. Oh no, that was a bad double jump. I really thought I was a goner there. Okay, now that we have that, there is one thing that we still need to do. We need to hand in all the quests that we've done today. So, for that, we need to go to the constable's office once.
I must ask you to hold still.
We haven't been to Barnes yet, haven't we? No, we haven't talked to the doctor.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however.
Wait, what?
I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Hold on, the tibia. Tibia. Bone. Ah, yeah, no, that is right, okay. Shame to lose a leg, but it would be worse to lose a life. Amputation seems a little extreme. Yeah, you know, I agree. But, you fetch your restraints, I'll grab the bone saw.
Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate tranquilizer to manage any flailing.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this talk? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
Right. What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated? Yeah, do we have like medical insurance here?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
Right, of course.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Oh god. Right. I don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw, you know, for reasons.
Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be resurrectionist coming around. What's next, a giant station falling out of the sky to crush us all? In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone, I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Right. That does sound like too much work for one man. Can I assist, maybe?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Coagulant, you say?
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand.
I might be able to help.
Was there anything else?
It's the auntie's choice here, but do you get many ex-protector coming in for treatment?
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
I like this guy. Right. Alright, can you take a look at me?
Oh, certainly. Right after I see to all these other patients who arrived before you.
Fine, fuck. Would it change your mind if I started screaming in pain? I don't think it would.
Such hysterics would not endear you to me, no.
Fine.
It had better be important.
Yeah, it's about bits I want to buy.
Pharmaceuticals, bandages, tinctures. It's all here.
Pharmaceuticals? Yes. Bandages? I guess. And tinctures. A man did not buy, yeah. Heartless for nothing I need, I don't think, yeah, no. We have junk to sell. I do, but it's kind of not worth it. Once again. Okay, no, we can get out of here, I guess. And do you have anything? Can you help me get treatment?
Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere else on Eden.
The rate of sepsis should be 0. It should be 0. It shouldn't be lower than anywhere else.
Close to hitting rock bottom.
Oh. Turn in the completed bounty, the drone swarm. Yes, sir, please. It's for me. Yeah. Nice. I can have a little sepsis as a treat. I don't want treat sepsis. Oh, skills, yes. Electrotherapist. Was it, yeah? I don't get a perk point, no. I mean, Let's boost our speech to 5 and our science to 4. And I'll talk with this guy.
How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Sure do. I think he'll be happy that his business partner didn't make it, because honestly, that's just less bits to share.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those.
Knew it.
What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
You're also never... Yeah, you're also doubly in the deep, because I'm about to get paid, my man.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bits. But first, I've got to salvage something from this.
Oh.
Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
I didn't exactly have a look. No, nothing at all. What about... Personal plasma thrusters. They're not exactly new, they're an old protector technology. I'm afraid that it will have implications if I give, like, the plans to him. I don't want to give them away, that's for sure. If I keep... How would I give them away? Yeah. No, I probably won't. Anyway. I'm worried about implications of giving the plans to him, but honestly, little meddling with the universe can't be too bad, and if I make him rich, he might pay me back at some point.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous.
I'm gonna punch you.
Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Calls a double jump ridiculous. Huh? It's a double jump. It's what everyone's dreaming of. And the best thing, you can sell it like... You can sell it multiple times to the same family, I guess, because if someone abuses it or misuses it and falls and hurts their ankles and the rest, they'll have to buy a new one. Because the thing that makes contact with the ground is obviously your boots. So they're sure gonna be broken if you fall. Anyway, having dealt with that, pretty sure we're gonna meet this guy again. We now can report in the main business, and that is that we now figured out how chemical lobotomy works.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
I suppose there are, but I guess I did complete my task.
The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
The secrets of mental refreshment at your fingertips.
Excellent! Please that someone in my employ can be relied upon.
We're throwing shade now.
Have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Can I buy the contract off of him? You know what? We did tell her to go independent, and I just happen to be independent.
That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable...
You're calling me a bad employer, how dare you?
I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
She says a Q word. No. I never quit a contract without writing another. Then again, I do that all the time. Oh yes, I love my background.
Are you mad? Has everyone around me gone mad?
Yeah.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before.
Never again, I suppose.
Counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. Second,
I see.
Is my operation in Westport.
Okay, see, the thing I've just done is I've planted the seed of doubt in Inez's mind. I urged her on to quit, and by urging her to quit, I've basically made it impossible for her to work anywhere else in this galaxy? No, in this star system, because of course everything in here is Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice has taken over like every single planet. So the only place that she will be able to work at is my ship. And I just happen to have some use for a bit more firepower. It all went to plan. This might be a capitalist hellscape, but here at Schaddn Entertainment, we have the perfect answer to that. Even more capitalist hellscape. Right, I'd have to be pretty thick-skulled not to realize you want me to ask for more details. I guess we can flatter him a bit now that we've taken his employee.
I should have known better than to try to bait an individual as savvy as yourself. I shall speak openly then. Bringing Westport to heel will deliver me not only my future, but the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station.
I see. Skip the preamble, what do you need?
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade.
Alright.
Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry.
I'd rather do the latter.
Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Say no more, I mean. No, even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any? What is it with the Westport subjects? Yeah, I need some info, you know?
A challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand.
But
the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
What he means is if I can convert them, I can convert anyone. You will be dependent on me. But I do need advice.
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie.
Right, okay. I would assume that the blunt implement is meant to be taken literally. Sure, I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like.
Sure.
Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile?
Oh, he just gonna read my mind.
For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
Woohoo! Okay. I wouldn't mind being a little more fashionable. You're on Milver Street. Ooh. See if we can talk him into getting me the real thing.
I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective.
He lost me there. Give me your hat. There's no talking out of it. I want your hat specifically.
Very well. I can see you won't be swayed. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle person's Oxonian. If I must.
Oh, I insist. You must. Deal.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Alright, okay. Get in, do market research, apply the appropriate pressure to each one of them, bring them into capitalism. Easy stuff. Take his stash next. Oh, I indeed to empty all of his pockets and take his last shirt. Like, once I'm done with him, he's gonna own nothing and be happy about it. I don't want to shoot my way in. No. I'll be back. Keep the hat warm for me.
I suppose I should take this time to make peace with its departure. Oh, so many grand times shared with this hat.
I took his employee. I took his finest suit, actually. The topmost coat. There we go. Very nice. I'm about to take his hat as well. He has no idea what's coming for him. Can I actually steal just off him? Apparently not, no. I'm not good enough at this stealing skill. Okay, but we have an employee to recruit. I'm sure he won't be too expensive.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself.
Sure.
If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
Sounds good. I could use a tall, scary lady in my crew.
Glad to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's? I'm not gonna question it. But it's a nice sales pitch.
That'll be the addendum in my next business proposal. Assuming I can guarantee I'll live that long once the graft is fixed. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
Yeah, no, she doesn't strike me as someone who would do that. Love deal.
I had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first.
Leave it to me.
Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
I'm gonna send Valerie, actually.
Acknowledged.
She'll be fine on board of the ship. Right. I've wanted to do this for a while now. I wanted to see... He really does have a third arm. And also, these claws are crazy. Can I... Why are you out of... Oh, you're not supposed to stop rendering. I think once we fix whatever ails her, she'll be a valuable asset in combat. And I really wonder if this arm has anything to do with it, this grizzly severed arm. Yeah, just have it in our inventory, why? As well as I guess the whole purple berry lineup of stuff. Okay, I must make sure not to eat too much before I depart on that other quest. Speak to Vigilant, investigate the Fairfield's Constable's office, and Science Adventures Quarterly. Oh, there was supposed to be one in like that place that we were. I guess I didn't really find it. Whoops, my bad. Now in the Constable's office there was something that I've missed last time around, and I did see...
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this crummy tin pot saloon.
Don't you dare to buy the biomass.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries, and sometimes their name. Back on
Because she sells seashells by the sea.
And I am most...
whatever. Actually, you know what? She doesn't really sell anything too great, so yeah, no, he might buy it actually. You do your best, my friend. You do your best. Now, this guy, he is, he can talk, and I believe he might be the key to how we managed to unlock this door. Mr. Sterling.
Given your abrupt departure when last we spoke, I feel perhaps my initial hostility sent the wrong message. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
Okay. I don't give my name out to prisoners, but it's nice to meet you, Warden.
Manners. How refreshing.
Oh, isn't it? No, I guess, yeah, he should be guarding the cell from outside, wouldn't he?
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
So, like a normal soldier. Alright. Let's bugger him with the armory.
And if I did?
I wouldn't mind a hint. No, but we're gonna use our speech skill that we so skillfully leveled.
What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right.
Perhaps I am. What did I actually say? I forgot.
Before continuing this conversation, go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell.
What did I say? Better I get whatever is inside that armor than the people who imprisoned you. Oh yeah, of course. Makes sense. You can rely on me to be the very spirit of discretion.
I'll be waiting.
I shall get what's in the armory, and only I shall, no one else. Now then.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
We're just turned around 180 degrees. Like, a clandestine. I feel like a spy.
Had you been born in the Protectorate, that passion for discreet service would have been rewarded with assignment to the Sentinels. The loss for us all, no doubt.
No doubt indeed.
But now, we were speaking of finding a way into the armory. Yes? There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
See, okay. I had a feeling that was the case, and as you may remember if you've catched the last stream, caught, I tried to get onto the roof, I just didn't know how.
I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
Pleasure was all mine. He didn't tell me the one thing that I needed to know, how to get up. Oh. Well, I guess with my new double jump, it's... I guess with my new double jump, it would be... a bit easier. Well... I really didn't need anyone else to tell me that, I guess. But now, a bandolier uniform, light armor. Okay, infantry cap. Let's see what this stuff looks like. Nothing special. I prefer my cowboy drip. Defensive plates. Ooh. Very nice. Shock rods. Oh yeah. Now we're speaking. Now this is a weapon right to my tastes. Woohoo! Very scientific indeed.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Wouldn't you like to know, huh? Well, I'll be leaving now. Nah, I guess I won't be leaving. They wanna talk to me for sure.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned too. A bit lackluster if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
Wasn't it? I just saved you two a lot of time.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the aether. Understood? Good.
Of course, I'm the best contractor you can find. Right, wait, why do I still have, like... something to investigate? Oh, wait, that wasn't... Are you kidding me? That wasn't my quest. I thought this was my quest. I just accidentally solved this, I guess. Oh, oops. Whatever I'm looking for is probably in here, then. Someone sought to ensure that my case against these smugglers in my custody was as solid as a bulkhead. My mysterious benefactor left me a stack of files, included a detailed listing of other crimes they should be measured for. Can't say really. Why might just be... She's the only... What? Emmeline Galloway. The new greenhouse overseer. Ah, I wanted to go there anyway. Very nice. Okay, she's the only one still in town, and I'm pulling for it being the easiest option to investigate. Right. This is pretty nifty information, because I actually did intend to go there, and I completely forgot about it. But remember when I said that this game probably will lead us to all the important points of interests? I am detected, but I don't really know by whom. So what if I do time dilation? Nobody really cares, interestingly. See, I saw a cool hat, and you know, can you really blame me? Can you really blame me for stealing the sheriff hat? Like...
How am I gonna pay off my bar tab?
My knees, my cracking knees, god damn it. Anyway, so there's that. I suppose that this being an RPG and all, if people realize that I've stolen this hat, they probably call me out on it, at least here in the city, where it has been stolen from.
Auntie insists they're the next big money-making opportunity.
The double jump, oh no. Oh, they've enabled me to do something terrible. Can I? Oh, okay. I can feather my fall a little bit, which is nice. And we shall speak to Emmeline Galloway. Oh, can't really do that, huh? I guess I do look a little bit silly. The next time around, because I am running out of time and I still have a tiramisu to make today for tomorrow. And that might also be why I might not be able to stream tomorrow, with the little bit of a clash of appointments that I have. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this little showcase of the Outer Worlds 2. We'll be seeing a lot more of this game on my channel in the future, same as like KCD. This will be the new story game series. I'm really looking forward to discovering more of the shenanigans that we can do in this game. And also, I urge you to try and play it yourself if you like what you see, because there are so many things that can be explored in different ways, depending on your build. This is like a true RPG in that sense, because your choices really do like heavily impact the way you approach the missions, right? There's a lot of locked content that I didn't see, and that I probably won't see and miss out on during this playthrough. Oh yeah, there's a lot more to be had from it. Anyway, let me take you to the just chatting screen real quick, because I partly enjoy the music on here. And let me tell you about the future of this week. So, Saturday, if nothing goes wrong, is, as always, for Baldur's Gate 3 with everyone, with Quinn, with Zazel, and with Nab. And that will be the last stream with me for this week. And then I'll think about what to do on Sunday, because next week is gonna be a bit rough in terms of like uni work for me, so I can't promise the usual stream rate of like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I probably have to cut it back a teeny tiny bit. But I haven't decided on when, so just keep an eye out for that. If you're on YouTube, you should receive the post in your notifications. Same if you follow me on Twitter, which there is not really much that I post besides like the schedule and the occasional shit post, so there's no fault for not following me there. But yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for enjoying the game with me, thank you so much for the privilege of your time, and I hope I will see you at the latest on Saturday. Until then, have a very wonderful time, and that shall be it from my side. Goodbye, and good night.